the first to know Nsem-Pii TV.
Yamamo akwaba ebio edba Nsem-Pii TV platforms. Na His Excellency Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo wakasa. Nana has set the record straight with respect to the incoming Super Delegates Congress. Now, Yabekin kind of brofo, Yeviana, Yachichi Mukaka. Was it indeed? All of us are agreed that we cannot afford to allow what happened to us in 2008 to reoccur in 2024. We are all witnesses to the delaying of the achievements shot by President John Agyekum Kufuor by the successor NDC government from 2009 to 2017, in which John Dramani Mahama featured so prominently. Etinada Akufo-Addo we were aspirants and the delegates of the NPP nekasa say adia esi 2008 former President John Agyekum Kufuor hyehyɛ ne ntutuya oyɛ nyina no ɛsɛyɛ no ensɛsɛ the NPP makwan bio besi 2024 esane sɛ nyina yɛnim NDC aban from 2009 ya de besi 2016 di 2017 former President John Dramani Mahama de mu ntintiman abro ene ya omo ebo oman Ghana na Nana Akufo-Addo eto aso bi o say this country remembers how an NPP administration under President Kufuor took a country under epic conditions and within 7 years had transformed it to a lower middle income status. We were all witnesses to the buzzing business atmosphere and the daily expansion of enterprises. And was a Ghana for nyina wakakai. Kwanya NPP amamuo ya former President John Agyekum Kufuor edano ebefa Ghana edi free amanya na ehia ye buburo edi eba afi amanya na etumi hihye o musikasem ene o musikasem tutuye eyie kakra, that is a middle income status. Ye nyina ye hunu sede na eye edwadie ho nsensem na esi epagya no ho esi efa obi no to aso was under 8 years of the successor NDC government. We became famous for all the wrong reasons. For successive years of doomsday, the mismanagement of the economy, wrong and dangerous energy contracts, the wanton corruption dissipated any hope the Ghanaian had for sustained economic development. Never again should we allow this to happen. Enti Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo esan echirim bionse emfie pole montwe ya oman yi diye ewo NDC amamuase the late JEAMS former President John Dramani Mahama edi ene yehunu ye emfie bebrebe ya na nkanea Ghanafo enya bi namu edi ene yehunu ye sikasem a na apro atete apansam ya na wosom ba bi enyi edi ene yehunu ye hunu sika eye ketase hye dwirimu die proye kankan na atu atese ewo ban Ghana mu ya eduru ba bi no na Ghana ni biara no eni daso ewo man mu na asa na ensese pene masade no ebisi bi afi Nana Akufo-Addo to aso o say the start of the final leg of internal contest aimed at preparing our party to compete and win election 2024 has begun. Unfortunately, some of our actions are making the front pages for the wrong reasons. We are expending some of our energies hurling invectives at each other instead of at our opponent, and in the process taking digs at our own government. It has been an anxious time for all who love our party and who see us as the party that can bring progress and prosperity to our nation. Enti Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo now osan kasa na wochire mu bion say the New Patriotic Party aban adurubra esese party ni mu no ye pe akandefo mu di party nanso no edi na ye hunu. In fact, subane ne ya matu ahene ne asi ahenefo ene nipa omo atu omo wasi wose yento omo so aba na yenyi ba akoma ne bedi party anim. In fact, aya awre hosem ene wudu ani kire mu newspapers mu a say the way to money way na way to money way na way to money way instead say ye nyina ye be ya adwene kro na ya ka de ba ye betuma ye de aboa party no na ya expose the opposition no ye mumu na ye ko editia ye ho according to the president of the Republic of the land enya dia ebeboa the New Patriotic Party the biarada sanse the New Patriotic Party and the Ghana need us to bring hope to the hopeless situation. Or say it is for this reason that as a president of the Republic and de facto leader of the party, I want to ensure that certain actions of yesteryears which contributed to our loss in 2008 are not repeated. Never will I allow it to be repeated. We cannot afford an internal campaign based on ethnic, religious, and other considerations. Eti Nana Adodankwa Akufo-Addo o church nsemu no say ya oda so the New Patriotic Party candidate. In fact, enema bi ekọ so 2008 ti 2008 na say enema esisiye ya ema the NPP yoma pa o mo hyehye yi nyina no NDC be say no na Adodankwa Akufo-Addo kire say on transe ema no ensense bio because wo hunu say campaign ebi mu ye no eye campaign na ejina say we ye Muslim we ye Christian we ye traditional religious consideration or say enye campaign papa afa campaign based on ethnicity we ye northerner we ye Santini enye campaign papa afa campaign based on enyoma bebrebe as the de facto leader of the NPP on pere de biarada yento aso or say we are the party of Ghana's unity. Indeed, our great predecessor party was called the United Party, UP. The party that brought together the National Liberation Movement, the Northern People's Party, the Muslim Association Party, the Nsem-Pii Party, the Anglo Youth Organization, and the Togoland Congress into a formidable political organization. And we have to make sure we maintain that reputation. It is in our enlightened self-interest so to do. Tinada na Adodankwa Akufo-Addo kire say ye ka NPP a party a ye kabomu enya party a entity NPP first any friend United Party UP. That's how United Party no political parties are ekeka bomu ni wo National Liberation Movement, Northern People's Party, Muslim Association Party, Nsem-Pii Party, Anglo Youth Organization Party, Togoland Congress Party. We mu nyina na kabomu ebe form the United Party. Enti ye kan kabomu dia untumi enka na onye the New Patriotic Party. Enti die na asie enti ama just an internal contest. Ye twetwe nsekan ye twetwe ma na ye didi ye ho atem ye keka nsem a ense na emfata. What was it further? I reject forcefully the assertions being made by a few in our party who, because of internal party politicking, are accusing my government of allegedly intimidating and coercing party faithful to throw their support behind one of the presidential candidates, that is the vice president. It is a false and malicious narrative. Tinana Adodankwa Akufo-Addo say oka say opo sa ensensem a nipa bi ewo NPP mu omoka say ai wona amakwan ama oye specific say the vice president e the machinery bi e force nkofo so beto man o say enye no kure de biara da e force e say malicious e adwem bone kasa e ne taye chiri ono the president of the republic enya de obetu sa na mon because ono politics no enya ne na wobab wachewu ebio o say that is why I can beat my chest and say without any fear or contradiction that there is no one in the party, not a single person, who can say that I have asked him or her to support the vice president or any other aspirant. I have not set out to dismiss any MMDC or political appointee from office for supporting any particular aspirant. No minister or deputy minister has lost their job or been threatened to openly campaign for their preferred presidential aspirant. Neither has any caveat emanated from the Jubilee House to the party across the length and breadth of the country demanding that candidate A, B, C, or D be supported over candidate E, F, G, or H. Never has that been done. And people within the corridors of the Jubilee House can attest to this. The Nana Akufo-Addo say chiremu bi say wono on pamo MMDC bi, on pamo political appointee bi, and I won't force political appointee bi. Say china candidate A and B and apotoma. Enya no kre. So na Jubilee House na wo no. Krata bia free Jubilee House mai. Information bia free Jubilee House mai. Ya chere say ono na Nana Akufo-Addo for so obi say onko no ko campaign for my candidate A, candidate B, and candidate C over the other candidate. Bi asay ne ho. To be obeka sa asem ni bia atro e na wotwa. Yanto aso. I, better than anyone in the party, know that this is not the way to go. The history of the NPP tells us that no president can foist a candidate on the party against its wishes. The NPP is not that kind of party. We have never subscribed to a cult of personality. Indeed, our highly respected former president, the first NPP president, His Excellency John Agyekum Kufuor, in the aftermath of my election as NPP presidential candidate by the 2007 National Congress, told the Congress that the party has its spirit, a spirit that cannot be ignored. Whoever becomes presidential candidate will be chosen freely and transparently by an electoral college of some 250,000 people and not by President Akufo-Addo. I have just one vote, the same as any polling station executive anywhere in the country. I intend, however, to cast that vote for an aspirant who I believe can best unite the party and above all, who can win the presidential election of 7 December 2024 and inflict a third successive defeat on the perennial loser, the NDC presidential candidate John Dramani Mahama. Victory for the NPP in election 2024 and handing over to an NPP presidential candidate so elected as president by the Ghanaian people are what I am working for, and I expect all members of the NPP to share the same goals. I assume that we all want our party to win the 2024 elections decisively, our parliamentary candidates to win, again, the majority of seats in parliament, and our flag bearer to become the president of the republic. And okra one vote. No one vote no, or the two ediama presidential aspirant or no nana adodan Akufo-Addo jitum say ye di kan obetumi atu ana obetumi ama party no retain power na wasan ade NDC presidential candidate John Dramani Mahama chi akafo eno nkwa no hwehwe. Apart from that, on we be fufu bia. Enti President Kufuor in 2007 eka asem say the new patriotic party ewo honhom na saa honhom no enamre bia no oyi kandini a ehse odi party no enti no ense se ye yi sa de refri ho. I expect and accept argument on how we prosecute this agenda, but I do not expect and do not accept that party members will do anything to jeopardize the goal we have set ourselves of winning the 2024 elections, and I will work with all who seek this objective. We should never forget one thing. We are the heads of the noblest and most enduring political tradition in Ghanaian politics. It initiated the fight for freedom and independence from British colonial rule. It survived the deaths, the tensions, and exiles of the First Republic. It survived the various military takeovers of Ghana's history. It has survived 2 periods of opposition in the Fourth Republic. Out of it all, it has emerged as the most formidable political tradition in our country, with the clearest message of freedom, hope, progress, prosperity, and national unity. Tinana do dan kwaku fuado say NPP for emma emfa nso omadwuru say ye pe political party ya edimu, political party ye ehotie, political party ye ya somdwie, political party ye adwene punto ho a, political party ya egi Ghana fa ho de ma, political party ya ensuo mu awiamu ewuo mu enkwamu omagina edi ama oman Ghana, political party ya omo ejina soja ban enhyeso eni soja ban entokomu a eye the new patriotic party de yade a e was say the NPPs candidates and delegates essential was but for the effects of the COVID-19 pandemic coupled with the effects of the Russian invasion of Ukraine, our country would have witnessed an economic boom following 3 successive years when we were one of the fastest growing economies in the world, recording an annual GDP growth rate of 7%, up from 3.4%, the lowest in a generation we inherited from the Mahama-led NDC government at a time when there was no global turbulence. By the grace of the Almighty God, together with appropriate policy and hard work, we are seeing a turnaround in our fortunes, and this turnaround will be sustained. We are not about to throw this away, and no machinations are going to weaken us. We will work hard the next 16 months to finish strongly our current mandate and merit again the trust and confidence of the Ghanaian people. Break the 8 and make history together. I am counting on all members and supporters of our party to work hard for victory in 2024. 2024 is for the victory of the NPP, and let every true son and daughter of the great elephant party join hands together for this noble endeavor. Thank you. May God bless the new patriotic party. The way and in someone, His Excellency Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo Ediatudwa set the record straight. 2 aspirants, 2 police station agents, 2 regional executives, 2 constituency executives, and Obiano Awoye voter within the NPP party.